Hi guys, it's Chrissie and welcome back to another speed build. So today we're building a restaurant slash bar in The Sims 4. So obviously by the title of the video and the little hearts on the screen, you guys can probably tell that this is another Valentine's Day themed video. If you're not into Valentine's Day or anything like that, don't worry, this is the last Valentine's Day themed video on the channel. I just wanted to do this whole week filled with Valentine's Day, and I thought since I don't normally celebrate in real life or anything like that, and since it is my first Valentine's Day having a YouTube channel in the first place, I decided to do a whole week's worth of Valentine's Day videos. Or not a whole week, since I don't upload like 7 days a week, but I do only upload 3 days a week now. But this week we had 4 videos, since Thursday was a double upload day. But basically just all of the videos this week were Valentine's Day themed. I guess that's basically the whole thing, I suppose. But today we're building another restaurant. If you guys didn't watch my Sims 2 video on Thursday, I built a restaurant in The Sims 2 as well. But obviously The Sims 2 and The Sims 4 are very, very different games. Not just graphically, but they're just very different games. You can't really compare the two. So I decided to build another restaurant in The Sims 4 since, I don't know, I couldn't really think of anything else that screamed Valentine's Day to me, except maybe, I don't know, maybe a wedding venue or something. To be honest, I did start this out as wanting it to be a bar. I wanted it to be a bar, but I don't know, somewhere when I was doing the layout, I forgot that. And I actually ended up, planning out the layout and putting in a kitchen. So I realized that, halfway through the layout, and I was just like, you know what, I'm not redoing this whole layout. I finally got it to work. I actually cut out doing the layout. I don't show you guys the whole process, but if you've been on the channel for a while, you know that I usually cut out the layouts anyway, since they do take me quite a while to get right the way I want them to look. So when I realized that I had accidentally put in a kitchen, I didn't want to take it out, and I didn't want to rework the layout around that. So I just decided, downstairs we can have a little tiny restaurant. It's not supposed to be big. It's not supposed to be like, a franchise or a chain restaurant or anything like that. I thought this would be maybe a family-owned, a family-owned business, small, intimate, someplace, the perfect place to take your date on Valentine's Day, or just on a regular date, or maybe just, to go on a date, your anniversary, or anything like that. And then upstairs we have a little, I don't know, it's not really a bar, but it can work as a bar in game. It can function as a bar. I did check, the requirements, the lot requirements, and it can work as either a restaurant or a bar. But the upstairs is rather small. There's not a lot of space, but you do have a bar upstairs with some seating and a few bar tables, and then outside at the back we will have some more seating. So you can seat quite a few people in here. If you do come with your Sims, you won't run out of space or anything like that. But it is only built on a 20 by 20 lot in Windenburg, obviously, so it's not a huge build. I didn't want it to be like this giant monstrosity of a build or anything. So yeah, I tried to keep it kind of small, since I did want to add a lot of detail into this, and I didn't want to spend like 5 hours building it. But even so, with the amount of detail I added, and since it's not built in a style that I'm really comfortable with. I mean, I've done Tudor styles before, but they're definitely not my specialty, I guess. They're definitely not my specialty when it comes to building, and especially not the interior. I did go for a lot of pinks and reds inside, kind of like, the family that owns this business has decorated for, for Valentine's Day. They did want to make it look festive, and kind of like it fits with the holiday that it is. And you know, pink and, you know, pink especially is not my strong suit. And again, like I was in the other speed build that I did in The Sims 2, I was kind of like towing the line between, you know, cute and festive and Valentine's Day-ish and completely ridiculous. So yeah, it took some, you know, finessing, I guess, to find the right balance that I thought looked good. So with all that in mind, this build actually did take me, I think, 2.5 hours to do, which isn't really that long, but for a community lot, I normally never spend this much time on community lots, which is probably why my community lots usually suck. But yeah, I spent a lot of time detailing this. I spent a lot of time, especially on the outside, detailing it how I wanted it on the landscaping and putting up little Valentine's Day decorations. And yeah, I decorated the inside for Valentine's Day, I decorated the outside. So with how long this took me, when I sped it up, the footage was, I think, 30 minutes long, sped up. So I did cut out some things. I did cut out the layout, like I mentioned. The build actually has 3 bathrooms, but there's one on the downstairs with 2 stalls, like toilet stalls, and then upstairs there's another one that's slightly bigger. So I did cut those out. I think I cut out doing the kitchen as well, since, you know, it's just a kitchen. I didn't even decorate it all that well, since, I mean, it's supposed to be like a commercial kitchen. You're not supposed to have a bunch of knickknacks and stuff around the kitchen. So I did cut that out, and I also cut out doing the landscaping, since when I watched that footage back, I noticed that I did spin the camera around a lot while I was doing the landscaping, since I was copying things from one side of the build to the other and, you know, rotating the camera every which way. So I did cut that out just to spare you guys the possible motion sickness that you might have gotten. And yeah, I also cut out doing the wallpapers and flooring, but they're very simple. They're literally, I go for this like kind of sandy, light wooden floorboards, I think. No, I didn't. I went for dark wood floorboards, my bad. Yeah, I went for dark wood floorboards, and then I went for like a light white wallpaper, so it's not interesting at all. It's very generic. So yeah, that's everything that I cut out. But obviously, you know, you will see everything in the video too at the end. I do show you guys everything in the video tour like I normally do. And there's floor plan screenshots and everything if you wanted to see that. But yeah, I'm noticing that my voice is very croaky. I sound like I swallowed a frog, and I wanted to mention this earlier. But yeah, I apologize if you have watched all of my videos this week, since I am going to mention it again. But I'm recording all of these videos of this week, all 4 videos, in one night and in one sitting. So yeah, my voice is taking a little bit of a beating, especially since my voice was sore before I even started. It's been sore for, I don't know, about 2 days now. My throat has been sore, and since it hasn't gone away yet, I decided to record these voiceovers as soon as I have the videos finished, since I didn't want to take the chance of waiting another day or 2 and then actually maybe like getting sick or something and not being able to record at all. So yeah, that's why I sound very hoarse at the moment. And yeah, probably also why I'm getting a little bit more out of breath than I normally do. But yeah, that's why. So this is going up on Saturday. So Valentine's Day has already passed, but yeah, I wanted to do a whole week of Valentine's Day videos, since last year I didn't have a channel when Valentine's Day came around. So I wanted my first Valentine's Day on the channel to be, I don't know, kind of special. So yeah, we have a whole week of Valentine's Day videos. And yeah, so if you guys did something on Valentine's Day, let me know in the comments. If you celebrate, and if you did something, maybe you went somewhere, maybe you went out for dinner or went to see a movie, or maybe you just spent the night at home, had a nice dinner at home, or, you know, just spent the night playing video games, which is probably what I did, thinking about it. I hope I did something for myself on Valentine's Day. I don't have a significant other, I've never had one, So Valentine's Day has never really been a big thing for me at all. I mean, for me it's just another day, since I think you should show your loved ones how much you love them every day of the year, not just on Valentine's Day. But hopefully I did something special for myself, maybe some self-love. It could be a self-care and self-love day, I guess. So yeah, hopefully I did something nice for myself or just relaxed a little bit. But yeah, if you guys did something special, if you went somewhere or if you didn't go somewhere, let me know if you just spent your night at home or whatever, if you want to, that is. And yeah, so that's basically my Valentine's Day spiel, I guess. I don't know why I said that, but whatever. I mean, I'm recording 4 videos. You can't blame me for being a little bit loopy at this time. Yeah, at this point, since this is the last one I'm recording, and it's 15 minutes past 3 in the morning, so it's late. I'm running on 5 hours of sleep, and yeah, it's been a long day. It's been a long day to say the least. But yeah, so you guys might have noticed in my creator sim videos, I'm going to talk about my previous videos now since I can't think of anything else. Fair warning. But yeah, you guys might have noticed in my creator sim videos earlier this week, I did start using Andrew's pose player for my creator sim videos to take pictures of my sims in game, not just in creator sim. And that's actually Tuesday's video was actually the first time ever I've used Andrew's pose player. So yeah, the pictures of my sims were probably not the best ones out there, since I am still learning and stuff. But you know, the fact that I'm now only uploading 3 days a week instead of like 4 or 5 like I was doing for most of last year has given me quite a lot of like extra time to just focus on improving the quality of my videos. So not necessarily like I'm all of a sudden I'm going to be a better builder or anything like that. I just mean that I now have the time to actually, you know, spend more time on, let's say, a creator sim. I have the time to spend on looking up Andrew's pose player, figuring out how it works and experimenting with it in the game and stuff like that. I also have more time to actually pay attention to how I edit my videos and, you know, to build things that I want to build when I want to build them. Do not just have this, you know, mentality of, oh, I have to have 5 videos this week. What am I going to film and what can I get done the quickest? Which is really not a good mindset to have if you want to create good quality content, which is what I want to do. I want to create quality content for you guys that, you know, I would actually watch myself. And something for me that does entail not rushing videos. I don't want to feel like, oh, I have to have this amount of videos done by this time, otherwise I won't have a video and then my channel will die. Which is kind of how I felt for most of last year, that if I don't post at least 5 days a week, my channel will like up and die. Which is kind of stupid if you think about it, because I know it won't. I mean, I know that if I upload 3 days a week, you guys will still watch my 3 videos a week. You know, you won't leave me because I'm not uploading 5 days a week. That's just stupid. So yeah, it has given me some more time to actually spend on, you know, building builds that I want to build, or maybe like detailing things a bit more, or trying out different styles. I am looking forward to trying out some different kinds of builds, not kinds, but like architectural styles, since I now have the time to actually play around with it and, you know, not just want to finish it as quickly as possible to have a video. I can now, you know, play around with the style, see what works, see what doesn't, or, you know, at least what I like and what I don't like, I guess. Like example for this, with this build, I spent a lot more time on this community lot than I normally spend on community lots. I spent time decorating it and making it look how I wanted it to look, how I pictured it in my head, which, I don't know, I think that's really important if you do create videos. The fact that, you know, if you want your videos to be, you know, entertaining, I guess, I always think of a good benchmark for that is, if you can't sit through your own videos, chances are people won't be able to do it either. So yeah, that's something that I have been told myself whenever I've asked for advice from my YouTube friends that I've been doing this a lot longer than I have, is that, you know, one, create the content that you find entertaining. Don't just do something because someone else is doing it or you think that you should be doing it. Do it if it sounds fun to you and if you will have fun with it. And number two is to, a good, idea of if your videos are entertaining or not, is to think, oh, will I be able to sit through this for like 18 minutes or not? And if I will, then chances are people will be able to do it too. So, that's probably a good like measuring staff or whatever for if builds, not builds, but if videos in general are, good quality, I suppose. For you, if you can sit through it, people will be too, I guess. I don't know, I'm just rambling at this point, and if you guys have stuck around this long, I think I have a word I want you to put in the comments, and that's chocolates. If you guys have stuck around this long, put the word chocolates in the comments down below so that I can see who has listened this far into the video. But yeah, with that, we've just gone into the tour. I've rambled on for way too long. But yeah, I hope you guys had an amazing Valentine's Day and an amazing week as well. And that you have a great rest of your weekend. And yeah, next week we will be going back to more like regular videos. 3 days a week, regular like normal builds and stuff like that. So yeah, I will see you guys all in my next video, and I hope you're all having a great day. Bye guys!